Hello, I'm Wendy Stevens and I'm with Macro Pro. We are a record retrieval company, and part of what I do is host our ever so popular Macro Pro and Friends. These are educational events in the East Bay in beautiful Northern California. We host them throughout California and education events nationwide as well. And during our events, we are fortunate enough to work with some pretty amazing people. I think they're kind of awesome, and we're lucky enough to call them our Macro Pro friends. Recently, we've been spotlighting some of our Macro Pro friends, and today our Macro Pro friend spotlight is on Melissa Downing with Stander, Rubens, Thomas, and Kinsey. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing today?
Hi, Wendy. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm so happy that you could join me. I understand that you folks recently changed the way you refer to your firm.
Yes, last year during our 40th anniversary celebration, we rebranded to SRTK.
Well, happy birthday and happy rebranding. I think it's awesome. And speaking of happy, I said I'm happy that you could join me, and I'm excited to hear all about SRTK. But before we start talking about your firm, Melissa, I'd like to hear a little bit more about you. If you could tell me maybe about yourself and how you came to be with SRTK.
Absolutely. I'm married and I have a 6-year-old son. We live in Southern California and are fortunate to live close to the beach. We have been doing a lot of outdoor activities, especially during this time. We are really into our garden and love caterpillars. We watch them turn from a chrysalis into a beautiful monarch. We love, love, love our bugs, especially ladybugs. I have been in our industry for over 20 years, mostly on the managed care side. I have been with SRTK just shy of 2 years. When I met with our shareholders, I knew this was the right fit for me. Our values and our vision aligned, and this has been an amazing opportunity.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. It sounds like a perfect match, Melissa. And it also sounds like you love your job. And isn't it kind of interesting when you love what you do that, well, it almost doesn't feel like work?
Absolutely. I'm very, very fortunate.
I love to hear that. So, Melissa, tell me about SRTK.
At SRTK, our philosophy is we are stronger together. We know this down to the core. We live it every single day. SRTK has heart and soul in everything that we do, not only with our team members and clients, but also in our case handling, giving back to our communities, animal rescue, and our social media. Our firm's personality shines through. If you can see it in our social media, imagine what we can do with your cases.
Well, I have to tell you, claims handling sounds pretty awesome coming from SRTK. And I say that because I follow you guys on social media and I love to read all of the wonderful feel good stories. One of which was recently I read that Tim Kinsey brought a couple of beautiful dogs over from South Korea.
Yes, he sure did. And we appreciate your support, Wendy.
Absolutely, Melissa. So then I have a question. I know that you folks do a lot for the community and a lot for the workers' comp industry. And what I'd like to know really is, what does SRTK bring to a claim file?
Office locations and expertise in each venue. We have 11 offices throughout the state, one near each board. A promise and a commitment with a strategic plan at every level, accountability, a proactive approach, and our firm's diversity. We work with a variety of clients from self-insureds to third-party administrators and carriers doing business in the state of California. Our employers range from public agencies to hospitals, retail, construction, trucking, aviation, schools, and everything else in between.
That's quite a bit of experience that SRTK brings to the table, and I just absolutely love to hear that. So, Melissa, I want to wrap up with one final question. When I talk to people in our industry, all of the time I hear people say, my company's the best. We are the best at what we do. Everybody says that. I work for MacroPro. I say when we gather evidence, we do it the best. And let me tell you why. I even tell people why, sometimes when they're not interested in listening. But my question to you, Melissa, is what makes SRTK stand out from the rest? And tell me why.
Our experience, 41 years. Our clients have an assigned shareholder who works directly with the client, employer, administrator, adjuster, and the attorney panel at SRTK to establish and carry out a strategic plan, not only for the case specific, but also for the overall program. Our shareholders are not at an arm's length in any sense. They work on handling cases, directing strategic plans, and special projects for our clients. At SRTK, our philosophy of stronger together is actualized in each and every day. Our clients know that we are a true collaborative partner, both in strategic planning and actualizing of identified targets and goals at every level. This is our secret sauce that simply cannot be rivaled. Our shareholders have all been with the firm 20 plus years, and many of our team members have as well, both on the support staff and attorney side. We look at our clients as partners in their claims program.
Well, Melissa, I have to say that there were a couple things that you said that really gave me a visual. First, when you said your shareholders aren't at arm's length, that to me brings a visual of cohesiveness in handling a case and a claim file with the examiners and the claim handlers. And you also said that, well, first time I've heard it is the secret sauce. And I have to tell you, when examiners have a toolbox on their desk and they're going to reach into that toolbox for something, I think secret sauce sounds like a really good thing to reach for. So that's another visual. And I just love to hear about your firm. So thanks, Melissa, for sharing. And Melissa, I just wanted to thank you for being part of MacroPro and Friends. We so appreciate you being part of our team, your willingness to drop everything and help out, whether it's a speaker at the last moment or putting candy on a table, or even at the end of the day, handing out certificates to the folks that attend our education events. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you, Melissa.
Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. We are so honored to be a part of the MacroPro and Friends events.
Well, thank you so much. But I do want to ask, do you have one final thought?
Yes, remember, we are stronger together.
I love that. Thanks, Melissa, again for joining me today, and be well.
Thanks, Wendy. Bye-bye.